Oh, 174, really? Well, the camera does add about 10 pounds, I guess.
Hey guys, Nick here, and thanks for joining me on my first series titled The Road to an Imperfect 10. Now, I use this phrase in a tongue-in-cheek manner, but it's going to be showcasing my progression to 10% body fat or lower. Probably only 10%. Now, why am I showcasing the progression as opposed to just showing the end results? Well, about a year ago around this time, I had bulked up from 170 pounds to 205 pounds within the span of a month. And I'm only 5'10", so you better believe that most of that extra weight was in the form of fat. Now, I had never ever reached 200 pounds or over in my life until last year. In fact, my previous heaviest weight was about 185 pounds, and I had reached that weight because I did a dirty bulk, which, as dumb as that sounds, was at least planned from start to finish, whereas what I did last year was completely unplanned. And I didn't really get any good results during that dirty bulk in the first place, so what I did last year was even worse. So at the beginning of this quarantine, I had committed myself to losing all of that extra weight, and I was documenting weekly photos on Instagram, thinking that I would be finished within, 12 weeks, 3 months, 90 days, around that time. Well, it's August right now, and I'm really not close to being finished. I'm a little over, well, I'm definitely over halfway, but I thought I would be done back in June. However, that's okay, because during this weight loss process, I've realized just how difficult weight loss can be. And that's why I want to show the progression as opposed to just before and after photos. Because here's the thing, these days I feel like before and after photos can be misleading. And I say that because it is not difficult for someone who's relatively lean, who has a visible six-pack, to eat a bunch of food and then bloat themselves, and then take a before picture and then compare that to what they look like prior to eating. I could probably do that, and I don't even look that great right now. Now, I'm not saying that's how all transformation photos are. In fact, there are some really amazing and inspiring ones, but to a young impressionable mind such as myself, seeing these fake photos that give kind of unrealistic expectations can really damage people who are actually trying to lose weight. And honestly, I feel like seeing the progress that happens in between the before and after picture is pretty important as well. So right now, since March, I've gotten myself down from 195 pounds to 174 pounds. And I would say that I'm anywhere between 16 to 18% body fat. I don't really know, so I use a range because I look a little bit better in the morning, especially when I'm dehydrated, but then throughout the day, I feel like I'm closer to that higher end, like 17 or 18% body fat. Of course, right now, I really only have the mirror to go by because I don't have any device that can actually measure my body fat percentage. So my goal is to demonstrate that weight loss, whether you're trying to reach a low body fat percentage or just get to a healthy weight, isn't that hard. It just requires you being in a caloric deficit, being active, and being patient. It takes a lot of mental fortitude, and hopefully I can demonstrate this in a safe and what I consider to be a reasonable manner. So for me, I will be in a caloric deficit. I'll be doing a little bit of cardio in the form of running and jogging, and I'll also do body weight workout as my form of resistance training because right now the gyms here still haven't opened up. But honestly, that's been a real blessing in disguise because ever since I started doing body weight workouts, I have been humbled and amazed by just how incredibly difficult but rewarding calisthenic type workouts can be. So I guess in my case, I'll be demonstrating not only my weight loss, but also my progression in getting better and improving in calisthenic workouts. And from there, we'll see where we go. Hopefully I'll check in with you guys next week and I'll be 1 pound lighter, or at least half a pound. And that's all I have to say. Stay safe, guys.